So our key strategy is to enhance and extend our natural capital across the island. Let me outline 4 key moves over the next 10 years. First, we will extend our nature park network. Today, we have more than 350 hectares of nature parks which act as complementary habitats and buffers to our nature reserve to protect them from the impact of urbanization. In all, we will dedicate another 200 hectares of nature parks by 2030. This is 2.5 times the size of the Singapore Botanic Gardens. Khatib Bongsu is a rich mangrove and mudflat habitat on the northeastern coast of Singapore. I've kayaked there with NParks and our nature community volunteers a number of years ago. It is one of the few good mangrove habitats left in Singapore. And I'm happy to announce that NParks will also be establishing a 40-hectare nature park there. Next, we will intensify nature and the greenery in our gardens and parks. First, we will incorporate natural designs and plantings in our new redeveloped parks. You can expect to see a greater variety of vegetation that resemble the look and feel of natural forests, and also benefit from the positive effects of nature on your health and well-being. You can look forward to the addition of another 140 hectares of such parks and gardens over the next 5 years. Second, we will naturalize more waterways and waterbodies in our gardens and parks. Lastly, we will conserve important native plants and animal species. Some of our world's most unique biodiversity call our tropical island home. Singaporeans would have encountered rare native species such as the Singapore copsia on the left and the tiger orchid on the right. And this is because of our restoration efforts. In fact, the tiger orchid on the right is the largest orchid in the world. It can weigh a few tons each. We will partner nature groups and the community to carry out recovery plans for over 70 more animal and plant species and enhance 30 hectares of forest, marine, and coastal habitats by 2030. So our third strategy is to restore nature into our urban areas to bring greenery closer to our everyday lives, so Singaporeans benefit from greenery at their doorstep, hottest in terms of temperature. Over the next 10 years, we will plant 100,000 more trees in industrial estates such as Tuas Industrial Estate and Seletar Aerospace Park. These efforts will cool the environment, improve air quality, and beautify surroundings in those industrial estates. Lastly, we will strengthen the connectivity between our green spaces. It is not enough to intensify greenery in isolated pockets. So we'll plant native trees and plants in a multi-tier structure and create green corridors along roads called naturways. And by 2030, we aim to have 300 kilometers of naturways and 500 kilometers of park connectors. With this, all households will be within a 10-minute walk from a park. And over the long term, where feasible, we aim to make every road a nature way.